I do this every time. I do this every time. I have a capacitive mute on my mic, and I turn it off while while we're in the countdown. Oh my god, did it again. Did it again. I am so tired, dude. My brain is not working. Anyways, GM, how's it going? I even gave you a little ASMR. I'll do it again though. How is everyone? How are you? Good morning. Everyone doing well? How are you? Hey, how are the bags? More importantly, huh? How are the bags, baby? Are we through the roof? To the moon? I don't know about you, but 2 weeks of doing straight meme coinery and work and life, I'm exhausted. I don't know, like can you see it in my eyes? I feel like my eyes are puffy. I am so tired. I've been like falling asleep on the couch the last couple of nights. My body is like, slow down, man. You are not a young buck anymore. But hey, there's opportunity abound, right? What the fuck are we supposed to do, dude? Not win? Not win? Not make riches? Not become billionaires? Yeah. Sorry, not today, Satan. Not on my watch, dude. Not on my fucking watch. All right, let's get over here. Let's see if my scenes are working, because OBS has been giving me problems. It looks like everything's good to go. Let me know if not. But yeah, I mean, a little bit of consolidation, right? Probably a good thing. Probably not terrible. Actually, let's go to this screen instead. This is your 3 month. What did we hit? What was the official all-time high? Was it 73.5? Pretty meaty. Pretty healthy top, if you mean. I mean, come on, look at that. And also, charts with me every Wednesday morning. Jay, come on, dude. You already know. Yeah, first like 10 minutes we'll like look at prices and stuff like that, and then we'll get over to the parallel community. So yeah, I mean, dude, if you have been through the ringer before, you know that this pullback is nothing. I mean, also look at this meteoric rise that we had. This fucking jump. People were just scented. What was the official approval of the ETF? I can't remember the exact date. Yeah, I aged a lot this week, yeah. It's been a long year this week, Melamber said. It sure has been. Look at this jump, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Chad's sending it. I mean, come on. I think we're okay. If this is your first rodeo, nut up, okay? This is nothing. And yeah, sitting at 63. I know there was some charts that were saying like if we break below 62, maybe even 61, it's going to send it much lower. But we've been able to hit some resistance there, which is great. And yeah, I mean, like hopefully this means more important bags like this little Prime chart continue to absolutely send it. But Prime, honestly, Prime has been moving on the opposite direction of Bitcoin, to be completely honest. I got a dog visit over here if you hear some scratching and some sniffs behind me. What's up, Des? So yeah, I mean, 26.28 right now, it looks like. I thought we were closer to 30 than 27. I thought we hit 28. Someone can correct me. But either way, some healthy green wicks in here, just gobbling up the dips, especially this morning. Holy shit. This morning, and then on the 17th. people didn't give a fuck, man. Actually, people are probably looking for better entries, if anything. I rotated some BTC, also not financial advice, into Sol and Prime the other day, and I was like, a little pullback, smart move, and then things got fucking nuked. So it was like, all right, not as smart now. But yeah, I think with the white papers, which we'll get into, that has been a catalyst for growth and exposure. And this has happened in the past. Like every single time that they share details about Colony and what's coming up and all that, people kind of key in on the health of the ecosystem and just the absolute giga brains that are on the Parallel team and within Echelon, and now within Wayfinder as well. We're going to learn a little bit more about that, though. Other bags, Shroom dropped yesterday. I only put in a tiny amount because I know Trippy, and I know he has a lot of support from some whales and popular artists. This isn't great, but as we've seen with a lot of the other meme coins, there tend to be recoveries, so we'll see. I don't know if it's absolutely gonna come back to all-time highs, but as you saw with a coin like Slurf, it did. So who knows? And that first day was like parabolic, meteoric rise, then sell off, and then recovery for an even bigger all-time high. So it could happen. You never know. We're just playing this casino game right now. We're just playing the game. Other completely random news. I saw Stardew Valley was trending. One of my absolute favorite games because I was a Harvest Moon maxi growing up. And yeah, I think they have a new update coming, 1.6. And people are talking about like you can manage multiple pets. You can actually move your farmhouse for the first time. Holy shit! You know how many times I wanted to do that? What else? I didn't see anything else jump out at me. It looked like there was some like really good updates though, which might lead me to revisiting the game. It's been probably 2 years since I played the game. Oh yeah, look at that. Balls in the mail. Sick. Fucking sick, dude. And it reached an all-time peak on Steam. That's kind of crazy, actually. It's been out for how many years now? That's nuts. Either way, if you haven't played it, you are completely missing out on one of the best games ever for just chilling, vibing out. And then, yeah, I think it's base season. Base season. Let's search that. I did see a number of metrics about the new accounts for base. I don't think we're gonna get what we're looking for here. There it is. That's actually exactly what I was looking for. This is perfect. Weekly new users. Base weekly new users. Look at that. So I don't know what exactly is attributing to this. I do think it's a big part meme coins. Dog and Me, thank you Base God. A lot of the other base specific coins that are coming out now. So, you know, if you were to hedge your bets, again, not financial advice, but if you were to hedge your bets, and oh yeah, and the X copy OE, that's a good point. I wasn't really sure if that led to new base like what is qualified as a base user. Is it literally bridging to base? It might be. It must be, right? I haven't really taken the time to think through this right now, and as I mentioned, my brain is working slowly. But yeah, I would wager with the amount of mints that were going through that X copy open edition through Manifold, there was probably a lot of people bridging. So if that is the metric that defines what a a new user is, then that could have done it. That could have done it. I got 10 myself. Couldn't not get 10. He's done a lot of like burn mechanics in the past too. So I think it's still running. Is that still running? Should we look it up? Let's look it up. But if you like, the X copy mint was a great idea in terms of like showcasing the power of base. So here's the open. That's what the open edition looks like. Someone had posted how cheap it was to mint. Someone had done like 1,000 mints and it cost them like 9 cents. Isn't that crazy? And I also know that, yeah, you can use Floor, you can use Warpcast. You get a free mint on Warpcast actually. So that's cool. You could do it through mint. I was trying to find the particular tweet about a guy who like just minted. I actually love Lucretia's version of this. I thought that was like one of the most, that was the sickest derivative, if you will, inspired arts. Damn, I was trying to find it. Either way, clearly it hit the news wave and everyone latched onto it and everyone started making their own versions of it. So bullish, right? And then if mint fees are incredibly low, much like people are realizing with Solana that used to be ETH maxis, then that by nature would hopefully bring people over too. Lower barrier of entry. Also, probably a more natural fit for EVM. You still have to bridge, but if you're already on the Ethereum chains, base is less of a, I don't know. It doesn't cost as much mentally to leave Ethereum to go to base versus Solana, if that is like a driving force for you. But I think you should experience all of them. I think it's very eye-opening, and you get a lot of interesting learnings when you go cross-chain. Either way, guys, that's what we have. We are going to jump over to the Discord now. I have belabored long enough. And let's see. Sorry, get my windows organized. Here we are. Now the question is, are we showcasing the right screen? Yeah, we are. We're good, dude. We are good. Boom. I'm going to share my screen. All right. And we'll see who shows up. But sometimes they trickle in late. It's not a big deal. Let's see if I can do this. Can I do this? Hopefully they can hear me. Oh my God. Kalos is here. Incredible. If you're busy, don't worry, man. We got it. We can carry this. But if you are around...
Did I walk into the live stream when I was just intending on watching?
No, you can watch. You could just hang. What we do is we carry it over to the Discord to have chats with anyone that's joining, but do not feel like you have to. This is just a hang, gang. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do is oh man, I had it up. Okay, well, we're gonna go to the Prime Wiki weekly report for anyone that's tuning in. And every single week they roll this out on Tuesdays. Thanks to Lido, thanks to Sean, thanks to Goldie. So go to prime.wiki, check out the navigation hit news, and then you'll see the most up-to-date parallel weekly recaps here. So this is a big week, very big week. And we had a couple of papers roll out. When paper, question answered, Kalos told him. We had not one, but two papers. One paper for Colony and another paper for Wayfinder. And so they pulled out the bullets, which is great. I have two tweet threads from J.Crew pulled up, and I was going to go through those with you guys. But I would highly recommend taking the time to look through both papers. I have not even had the time to go through both. I skimmed both. Colony paper is shorter, so if you wanted to start with something easier, you could do that. Wayfinder is really in depth. and mind-blowing. They both are. But if you want to, learn a bit more about the full breadth of what's happening within the ecosystem and where it's evolving to, Wayfinder is the one. It's 55 pages. Tuck in, get yourself a nice spot on the couch, maybe a warm cup of coffee or tea, and get into that paper. But the Colony paper, first and foremost, outlines the Colony AI game, which we have seen teasers of. We've seen the avatars interacting with one another, fixing vehicles, dancing. So that would probably be a little bit more familiar to the vast majority of people. Colony is being developed upon Solana. That was another big news item. And rewards may be issued in Wrapped Prime, they say here. And then they listed the J.Crew article, but Eliza also had an amazing summary as well. Let's pop that open. So this is Eliza's handle too, if you need it. Perfect. And then the Wayfinder paper, they just give a brief summary here. So what is it? Well, Parallel didn't just release the Colony paper, they released another white paper too. The Wayfinder white paper was a very unexpected and quite honestly blew everyone away. Wayfinder turns new eyes to Parallel and solidified Parallel as one of the top AI projects in the space. I was wrong, I said 55. It's a 52-page white paper here. And then they give some key elements of the Wayfinder ecosystem. It's a new AI tool optimized for blockchain environments that was developed as core infrastructure for Colony, Parallel Studios' forthcoming blockchain-based and AI-powered strategy survival simulation game. Say strategic survival simulation game 5 times fast. And then I'm going to wait to go into more of this in just a moment on J.Crew's threads. Wayfinder will operate with its standalone prompt token. So this is a new token. Max supply is 1 billion, and it will be distributed in large to the Prime ecosystem. And here's your breakdown. This is actually at the top of the Wayfinder white paper. So you'll see this within the first couple of pages if you want this breakdown. And then the timeline and process of distributing the Wayfinder governance and the prompt token is initiated by the creation of the command prompt key, which will be transferred to eligible wallets following a snapshot. In other words, this command prompt key will be distributed to holders of Prime. The key looks sick. Oh, do they have a photo of it? Where is it? Oh, yeah, the key looks sick. Stoked for that. All right, let's table that for 1 second. Let's go on over to J.Crew's breakdown. And that's jcrew_ETH if you guys want to check these threads out. But let me just say again, I know there are a lot of threads out there right now. You should take the time to read the white papers because there is a lot of nuance in the papers themselves. And so threads are great. They help to simplify, what's going on within these papers if you have not had time to read them. But reading the papers is in your best interest. So let's just go into this. So a TLDR, right? Let's zoom in. 1.5 player mode, an AI agent-driven game, already amazing and novel in its own right. And this is, again, referring to the Colony white paper. Agents can form colonies that fight each other for resources. There is breeding, confirmed in the white paper, enables scale for new players to enter and earn, but also rewards OG avatar holders, another Prime sync. We already talked about Solana. Each avatar will have its own unique characteristics that are developed over time through interactions with you, the player, and how it engages with its environment. This creates excitingly random traits within traits that introduce a large element of RNG through the mind of the AI. They can interact and influence each other. They can request for the game rules to be changed from the DM. Also controlled by, which is the Dungeon Master AI, altering the core game. And there is a free-to-play version. Kalos has told that to us during the symposium. You would need an official avatar to earn Prime and retain in-game items. And then avatars will have their own wallets that store in-game items, They have full control, and so do you. Withdrawals are locked, deposits are not. The agent's memory and unique traits are tied to the token ID and tradable. With withdrawals are unlocked when a match is concluded. What's up, y'all? I'm just checking. I heard some noise in the Discord. How's everyone doing?
Doing swell.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Thanks for joining.
Really good.
What do you guys think about the white papers?
Well, I bought an avatar right after I read it, so
Did you?
I knew if I didn't buy it, it would be too late. So I was like, okay, I waited long enough. It's time. It's time.
Amazing. Was that your first avatar then?
Not really. I bought like 7 months ago,
Okay.
and then I sold them. And then because I was waiting for like one that I really liked, so I watched avatars go up from like 0.07 all the way to like 0.5
Yeah.
to 1E. Still couldn't find one that I liked, but I finally found one that I really love, and it was like 2 ETH. I was like, yeah, never mind. The way it was worth it, I was just like, yep, send it.
I'll bide my time. That's awesome.
My friend got a Shroud avatar, but I would have gotten one if I had the money for it, you know?
Yeah. They look so sick though. The Shroud look amazing.
Yeah. It's just that I don't have the kind of money to get an avatar.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
Dude. It's not cheap anymore.
I need to thank Solana Casino.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, like timing, everything was just so nice. Yeah. I got lucky on Boom, and I was like, okay,
Too funny.
nice.
That was a good way to play it. Anyone else? I'm pulling up some links while you guys are chatting here. You're giving me an opportunity to pull up some references, which is great.
I think the Colony white paper was very interesting. I read that. I didn't read the Wayfinder paper.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty in depth. So it takes some time to set aside to look through it. Let's see here. All right, cool. I'm gonna get back to this. Okay, the last piece of J. Crew's thread here. An agent's personality can be recalled for use outside of the colony game. True ownership of likeness and asset. This is the aspect of that paper that I thought was really interesting, is that you can, well, essentially like port the mind of an agent. And especially with composability, it makes me wonder, like, how does that agent's morality, purpose, like decision making actually apply itself when you like throw it into another, I don't know, first person shooter or RPG.
I want to hook it up to my Wi-Fi and see if it turns off my Wi-Fi.
Or that. Hey, yeah. I know Rogue from Young Capital is saying like maybe you could even like set your agents up to like buy particular currencies for you. You can like set them out to the world.
My groceries for me.
It's like an Instacart
what do you think is
shopper?
the healthiest for me? I'm 5'9", 150 pounds. What should I eat?
It might know, or depending on like, how mean it is, it might try to fuck up. It might try to give you a bad diet.
Yeah.
You never know. You gotta be careful, man. All right, I'm gonna switch over to J. Crew's second thread, and this is dedicated to Wayfinder. So let's dive in here. He has how many points? 10 big points, and then a wrap-up point at the end. So for those that are unaware, I think everyone here in the Discord is definitely aware, but anyone watching outside of that, Wayfinder is a tool that will allow cross-chain interactions between AI agents, the world that the Parallel team is cooking, and other blockchains. A framework for AI agents to interact with the blockchain tech. Whatever experiences occur will occur on-chain, meaning that the chain is basically self-aware and self-improving as time goes on. AI agents will have methods to securely store private keys, very important, allowing autonomous transactions and reducing complexity for new users. They also have the ability to swap tokens for stablecoins, as an example of wallet control. What tokens networks they can interact with will be controlled by a governance process run by the community. Agents are equipped with a set of tools that assist them in decision-making logic, contextual understanding, adaptive learning, language processing, and more, learning from each other. Agents can be tailored for specific purposes. One example being a trading persona that uses major headlines to make market decisions, or even trading meme coins on Solana. Agents may consume all forms of media to, quote, learn.
I thought that said meme coins such as Solana, and I was like,
That's fucked up, dude. I don't know if I want my avatar, or my agent, I should say, trading meme coins. I feel like this is a recipe to go completely broke.
nah, my avatar's gonna create a meme coin. It's gonna boom. That's the goal.
That's the vibe, dude. That's it. Honestly, actually, they're probably going to be better traders than I am, if we're being completely honest. Not doing as well as probably a lot of other people are. All right, agents or shells. So shells is a concept within the paper itself. So when you see people referring to shells, you need to take a closer look at the initial pages of Wayfinder. But agents or shells use paths that help them determine what is the most optimal route based on a set of logic principles mentioned above. If a route does not exist, it broadcasts the request to the community in the form of bounties. The governance process through the community will help shape how the network guides shells or agents in making decisions. That's really interesting. I have to wonder if that path, that route is not available. Do the bounties just become a form of noise? And how will that be designed such that it doesn't look like white noise? Because if you have a bunch of agents trying to, I mean, maybe there's like overlap. So like if agents are trying to do a similar thing, maybe there's a way to flag the same type of request. And so it like adds a particular like priority or prominence to that particular bounty. But I don't know, that'd be like a really interesting UX challenge to sort of like, you have to digest that data and then put it into a front end that the community can react to in an interesting way. That's pretty wild. And then new suggestions or paths submitted through governance process allow agents or shells to make different decisions, and they'll be submitted through a voting system and act like upgrades or EIPs in Ethereum. When a new path is created, everyone has access to it. A new path requires you to stake and therefore self-governs the intent and the integrity of the submissions. Don't know the details on staking. So suggestions or paths will see a return in the form of fees, much like a liquidity pool in DeFi or proof of stake. Those who put up tokens see a share of network usage fees. If you submit a successful path and people or agents heavily use it, you'll be heavily rewarded. This incentivizes people protocols to constantly improve the network through proportional rewards back to builders. That is awesome. And then Echelon and Prime will power the initial windup of the Wayfinder ecosystem, governance process, and new digital token called Prompt. This is probably the tokenomics here is probably the part that people are most curious about. Prime caching is similar to staking. Technically, it's not the same, but it is, if you're going to draw an analogy, that's what that kind of means. Prime cachers and parallel colony avatars will see 45% of the total prompt supply over a 3-year unlock, 1 billion supply of tokens, as we mentioned earlier, 5% to be allocated to support the improvement of the network. AI agents or shells will spend tokens when interacting with the network, i.e. gas fees. And incentives, penalties will exist to improve or weed out paths that help or degrade the network, creating a regulated and sustainable self-governance structure to ensure the integrity of the system. The other big question that I've seen in the Echelon server is when Prompt. I don't think we know precisely when that's going to happen. It's not, you can't do it yet. It may be coming soon. So I don't know. I think I've seen a couple of people suggest like in the near future, but I don't know the exact date. I don't think anyone does. And then I know for the colony build, the alpha was teased in the white paper Q4 of this year or Q1 of the next year. So you'll actually have people testing and playing what we're seeing teasers of. And that's that. That was very verbose, but that was...
Do we have any idea when functions are coming out for the next set for Parallel?
Oh, they mentioned this a while ago. I think they were saying play testing for select players is the end of this month. So there we got like four or five cards, that we like saw card text on. So people deduced what the actual function of like 4 Augencore cards was. But yeah, I'm assuming like end of this month, we're going to start getting teasers based on people play testing. I don't know who's play testing though. All right, Torty says he wants me to read both papers in full.
I don't know about that, man.
All right, guys, let's tuck in. 55 pages. Here we go. What are you guys most excited about?
Does anyone want that? Does anyone want
Does anyone actually want that?
Everyone's so quiet.
Yeah, this is kind of how it goes. But you guys should feel like I think it's because I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube as well, so people are being shy.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a very intense game, so
You better win.
Kalos.
He's back. He's back, baby. All right, I'm pulling up some links from our friend Flap here. Let's see. I think I messed up. I didn't change my view the entire time that I was going through those threads, but oh well. All right. Thanks to the Primal Wiki.
What browser are you using?
I'm using Brave right now. I use Arc like day to day, but when I have OBS running, it absolutely hates using Arc. So I have to use Brave when I'm on stream.
Why do you use not like Chrome?
I think Brave had like advantages for cryptocurrency and privacy, and then Arc is just like a way better experience in general. They're both like Chromium based though.
Okay. Interesting.
Why, dude? Why? You got something against anything but Chrome?
No, I was just asking because I've only ever used Chrome before, and like I always think like the other ones are like worse by default, but maybe it's not true.
I mean, Brave is okay. Brave has its advantages. I will say, so I'm like one of those people that used to have like 1,000 tabs. I would use like a plugin, like OneTab, to manage all of my tabs. Because I like convinced myself that I was going to go back and like read all these articles that I saved, which just like life gets in the way. There's just not time to do everything. So Arc is great because it scrubs all your tabs every single day. And it's been like the biggest relief. It's been amazing.
So if I'm like going to bed and I have like 10 tabs open, I wake up the next day, they're all gone.
They will be, but you can save them. Like there's a way to save your tabs too. They basically have like 2 sections here. I'll share the link with you if you want to check it out. Oh no. I got timed out. This is bullshit. I got timed out because I shared it in Breakfast Club. Son of a bee sting. That's such a bummer, dude. All right, hold on. I gotta wait 30 seconds and then I can get back in the Discord. I was just trying to share a link with my friends, guys. These parallel mods are out of control, bro. The power trip these guys are on. Are you kidding me? Get nuked for sharing one link. Dude, I got nuked because I shared the link with you. It timed me out. It's fucking bullshit. God damn it. All right. Well, I'm not going to do that again. Yeah. Thanks, Jake. Thanks, Jake. Wow, what a guy. There's the actual link. Good lord, I wasn't even thinking about getting timed out. So yeah, check it out. It's pretty good. But yeah, there's a way to arrange your tabs and shit. Okay, so the next thing that we have on our agenda today is some references that Flap sent over. Thank you, Flap. He has created new custom views on priming to help him assess the value in creating parallel echoes. I've needed this for a while because I've created a lot of echoes in the past and I spent a lot of prime. So an example that he uses, Wong costs 34 prime to replicate, so roughly $850. The last echo sale was 23 prime, which was $564. We'll meet some other time, Wong, he says in his tweet. So there you go. I mean, yeah, dude, I needed this. All right, so then I guess Echo versus FE prices. Could I technically, let's say rank C? Could I do that? Yup, perfect. This is awesome, man. Wait, can I share this link? Am I gonna get nuked if I share this link? Mods? If I share a priming.xyz link here, are you gonna time me out? Okay, thank God. Dude, do it in C, Jake said. Dude, Jake, I swear to God, dude. I swear to God, you got a vote coming up, I heard. Don't test me, bro. Duh! I got timed out. No! I got timed out again. This is bullshit. What the hell? What the hell? This is bullshit. I got timed out again. They dared me. You assholes. This is so rude. I was just trying to help. Well, there you have it. There's the link. If you want to try Flap's custom view, you can use this link. That's in. Thank you, Jake. Yeah, you wardens are so nice with these amazing rules that you have set up in the parallel server with approved partners like priming.xyz. Amazing. Yeah, what the hell, guys? Okay. Anyways, great tool. Flap has already done the heavy lifting for you. What other echoes do you guys want me to check out? Synchronicity. Let's do that. No echoes yet.
You can't make echoes of Kozo and like
no
Battle Pass stuff, right?
Nope.
Okay.
You cannot. I don't believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong though. It's a good card. Can I do PS8 without the hyphen? No, I need the hyphen. I mean, I don't know why I want it. I mean, it's mostly like got to be legendaries. I would assume are the most logical things to make echoes of.
Maybe rares. Some rares.
Maybe rares. Kratos, first edition. Oh, this is last week. My bad. Let's do last month. That might open it up a little bit. Okay. No sales on Echo. Actually, let's go back to rank C now that we set it to last month. Okay. There's not too many rank Cs in general, I don't think, on parallel. Let's look
or
at
people might just not be buying Echoes.
I don't think they are yet, but let's look at activity too. Maybe that'll tell a story. 6 hours ago, 7 hours ago. Yeah, I mean, it's like what? 3 Echo purchases in the last 24 hours. Maybe 5 if you consider these two. It's like
Someone bought a Wong.
Someone bought a Wong. And a Magna. Magna might be a good one to look up. But I mean, look at this. Like, to your point, there's like only a couple per day. 3 days ago there was a bunch, but like 4 days ago there was only 3, and then there was a 4-day gap between the last purchase, and then there was a 2-day gap. Yeah, so it's not, the volume isn't there yet, but I do think that boxes and binders is going to bring a lot more people over to base to collect these cards. So, and then you have like the general set. All right, let's look up Magna. That might be a good one. Here we go. Okay. Well, this one's pretty close, actually. The delta is not that different. So that's interesting. Minimum sell. Okay. Still doesn't justify it yet, but it's cool. It's a very cool view to get to make this comparison too. That's a great one. And also, I should say, the reason that this is possible is because priming.xyz allows for custom views now. So you can actually go to priming.xyz, you can access a lot of custom views that other people have made. You can see a bunch here, like these are the last 2 that Flap made and was nice enough to provide to us. See one from Rarity here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, you can make your own, but you could also rely on those that were created by other people. I already had this one pulled up in a different link, but let's just go to this as well. And we can collapse the sidebar there. Okay, so key volume in the past month. Volume on the Champions key has dropped. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Core. Oh, goodness. All right, let's actually organize by...
I want to see Gravity Key. Yeah, up 321%.
Crazy, dude. Prismatic, Overclock. Because Prismatic had the change, right? Wasn't that the key that recently had the change in the last patch? So it gave you a higher emission. That is probably...
No, that was Prismatic. That was Prismatic.
Oh, okay,
Gravity
okay.
is like really worded, so I think people didn't realize it, right? Because the description, I think somewhere, is inaccurate about Gravity, but turns out it's actually, it does really well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, everyone loves the Gravity Key. Also of interest would be the total supply. Gravity has a very high supply here, and Overclock is quite rare actually, which is also why your minimum asking price is so different. But it's, yeah, that's interesting to see. And then your solar key is seeing the biggest difference. My girlfriend had decided to just start vacuuming, so if you guys hear that in the background, that's what's going on. Hopefully my mic is not picking it up. Solar key, let's go. Like, if you guys don't remember, I wanted to see if there's like some activity we could look at here. Bids, a lot of bid activity. Okay. Interesting. I don't have any of the Planetfall keys actually, which is a huge bummer. I should have chased them earlier.
It sounds like you should definitely buy them now.
As they're pumping?
Yeah, I mean, as they're pumping, yeah.
Best trader ever.
If you always try to hit the bottom, you're never going to make it.
That's true. That's true. All right, the other thing that I want to do is that prime set includes... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Let's go back.
Yeah, I want to explore Planetfall prices based on rarity compared to base set prices.
Oh, dang. Okay.
So, like, your cheapest legendary for any given parallel, maybe like Shroud. I say Shroud because that's the only parallel I play. Seems to be like, well, it seems to be like the cheapest one is equal to the cheapest base set one, but like you don't know what the functions are, so it might be like a good card.
So we could do, I mean, there's probably a way to set up this view too, but at least you can come in here and you can change the filter to be like show cards grouped by expansion. And then we could do, oh yeah, I guess you could do, yeah, so they're broken out into sets, which is kind of cool. But you wanted to compare legendaries?
Yeah.
Which are like, if I were like a pro at priming, I'd probably be able to pull this together. I'm sure Flap could pull this together fast.
Yeah, try going to filters, where class includes legendary.
Haha. I wasn't sure if you're on still, Flap. Thanks, man.
No worries.
Includes.
Oh, sorry, no, it's not class. It's rarity.
Rarity. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Rarity down. Oop, I hit tags. I meant rarity. Rarity includes legendary. Do you want to do rare as well, or just legendaries?
Yeah, we could look at both.
Okay, look at both, and then we can. Let's see. Did I still have cards by expansion? Let's not do that. Cards by none. But you want to compare the two, right?
Yeah, like base set and planet ball.
See, maybe we'll do it that way. Cool.
Yeah,
We do.
I think this might be kind of the only way to pivot that right now.
Okay. And then there's our select state. Am I doing this wrong?
No, I think you just have to unroll.
Oh, I see.
column you wanna-
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Right, because they're already. Why would I select them when they're already available? Let's see. Trying to see if there's another way.
You could take out the perfect loops. Probably.
Yeah, you could like filter just by class is,
First edition.
First edition, yeah.
Includes.
But then with that, add filter.
Yeah, add filter.
Yeah. And then you would do. Is it class? There we go. Cool. And then let's do SE. Beauty. And then minimum ask price for the last month, or maybe we do last week. Let's do last week.
Take out SEs.
Take them out? Okay. Let's do
Yeah.
that. Boom. Perfect. Then let's unfurl some more of these. Or I could just leave like, let's see. Leave a couple of them closed.
Wait, so is the victory, that's a rare, right?
See.
Oh wait, that's a legendary?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's very cheap, right?
It's very cheap. Let me make sure that I'm organizing these correctly. There's your cheapest, actually. And maybe I'll turn off rares just to do legendaries for a second. Ingrid's
Like
very.
Malia?
Yeah,
Malia looks cheap.
Molly's very cheap.
Stabilized Shard is also universal, so I think, I have like sort of a theory about that card.
Oh, do you care to share it?
Nah, I think I'm gonna keep it to myself. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's gonna involve some sort of ramp and energy. Like you're gonna play it as a relic or something, and it like gives you energy somehow.
I like it. I mean, especially because it's a universal card too. You're gonna.
And it also looks like energy.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if we know anything about shards, it's a staple of the universe. It's prime. It's basically a stabilized prime, is what they're saying.
But it looks so cheap. Like, why is it so cheap?
I just think people don't know what these things do yet. And
But like that price is assuming it's gonna be like one of the worst legendaries.
well, hey man, this is the alpha, isn't it? This is why you use priming.
What's like the cheapest universal legendary out of the first set?
Out of the first set?
Or like the base set.
Base set. Cheapest, oh my god. Of the entire base set.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cheapest universal too.
So Sanctuary looks pretty cheap.
Yeah. Well, can we do type includes, oh, no, I wanted universal. So that would be,
Parallel.
there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So far,
Anyways.
Hijack is also cheap.
Yeah, let's expand all these base sets.
Yeah. Dana Silvertongue, dude. I think that card could be good.
And
I like that card.
It's very cheap right now.
Well, yeah, it's like, it's an interesting card. It's just really slow.
Yeah. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to change last week, previous month. There's your costs associated with it. I can probably get rid of tags.
So wait, you're telling me that Freitas went down 100% last month?
Last week.
Oh, in volume. In volume.
In volume, yeah.
Ah.
And then let's see.
Can you change the price?
Price would be minimum asking last week. Can we do last month?
Composition.
Would be
Sale, maybe?
sell, and then information. Min is good.
Oh, there's like no sales. Oh, wait.
Planetfall here, and then you get individual. You got recommendations, Flap?
So what are we looking for right now? Sorry, I missed the context.
No, it's okay. You wanted to
I just
get
wanted
better
to-
sales data, right?
Yeah, and I wanted to compare legendary universals from Planetfall to like prices of them to the base set prices.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I think with the minimum ask price, the minimum sale price here, we've got each of the groupings for Planetfall and the various base set pack drops. Maybe you could add a column in for transactions as well to show, actually how many. You can see there's like barely any actual movement in past weeks.
Shoot. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh.
Shit. No.
Damn it.
Damn
Well,
it.
it's all over now.
Fuck.
Sorry, guys.
Shucks. That's why we get the save views.
Shucks. Yeah.
You
Exactly.
definitely did it on purpose. You're like, fuck this guy.
No, I did. I really didn't. I'm definitely not building it again, though.
Yeah.
Let's go. Key volume. Let's see. Recent. Maybe there's already legendary choke cards. Let's see. Keys and other assets. Are there more custom views in this, or are these the only custom views that are available currently?
Those are the only ones currently available.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so as more people create custom views and share them publicly, so
Yeah.
by default, the custom views you create are private, so you have to flip them on to be publicly.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And just in case anybody's looking to create one, you got to connect your wallet in the bottom left corner to be able to save the view.
Here. Yeah, I hadn't connected because I'm on Brave. But yeah, here's your legendaries back again from base set. First edition
Yeah.
specifically.
I would buy the stabilized shard right now.
I mean, do it, dude. Put your money where your mouth is, man.
Oh, you gotta call me out like that.
That's full send. Let's go. All right. GM Sinpar, what's up? Welcome. Welcome to Breakfast Club. If you're a new user too, you arrived at the perfect time. Also,
Yeah, can you send me a link for that website?
yeah, of course, man. Am I gonna get fucking
Put it in
banned?
Breakfast Club.
Am I gonna get banned? Yeah, yo, if you look at the Breakfast Club chat.
He already, yeah, I was just memeing.
Oh.
I just wanted you to crash.
What an asshole. Well, listen, dude. Not fucking cool. We also, I don't know if I'm gonna get nuked for this either, but we got codes. We finally got our referral codes. Our official referral codes, guys. I'm gonna drop that in the chat. You all already have the game, but maybe someone like Simpar hasn't played yet and wants to play the game. All you have to do is use our amazing code, Simpar, and that will allow you to do amazing things. And then I'm gonna get out of here. The ticker is Prime, baby. You better believe it. Simpar, use that link if you want to sign up for the game. I'm front running Germ's link. Don't take Germ's link. Use ours.
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
So, like, I have, like, maybe 27 out of 40 in my deck
Okay.
for NFTs.
Yeah.
And I'm missing stuff like PS8 Launcher and Cunning Diplomat and, like, random commons and uncommons, like, that aren't very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, you would think they wouldn't be, but then you go on, like, OpenSea and it looks, like, crazy expensive.
Yeah.
And then, like, I go into Marketplace and I say, like, want to buy and no one bites. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
how do I obtain these cards?
Sanctuary, maybe? Have you used Sanctuary?
Grab them on base.
Or on
Like
base?
go on OpenSea. Yeah, and then parallel alpha, but look for parallel alpha bracket base.
Yeah, I know, but even on base, like, let me check the price of a PS8 launcher on base. It's kind of ridiculous.
You might be able to get...
0.02 maybe, I think. Yeah, I remember it's still quite rough.
Yeah.
I think that the most cost-efficient way to get some of those cards is the
Starter
starter deck.
decks.
It's 0084 for a PS8 launcher on base.
So like you can check out which starter decks have those staples, right? And then you grab the ones with those. So
Well,
I
like,
think
My problem is that the ones that have the PS8 only have one of them, so I'd have to buy two of the decks, right?
You just
And
do
then,
it.
like,
Yeah.
if I want the Cunning Diplomat, that's two other decks that I have to buy. Like, I would rather just get the cards themselves.
Sounds like
I
a you
just wish
problem,
I
man.
had- Yeah, well, I'm just trying to figure out how to fix that. I know it's a me problem. You don't have to tell me.
I don't know if Sanctuary... I thought Sanctuary allowed for trades, too. Is it not?
Maybe.
only for Planetfall, I think, right now.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I've never actually used the Sanctuary.
Yeah. Provided by
You
Echelon.
only pay with Prime,
I don't
or can you
know.
pay with ETH too?
I don't know, because I
Just
actually
Prime
haven't...
on Sanctuary.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you could also. This may not be more cost efficient, but multifold key helps with that. And then bonds
Whoa.
coming soon.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I can't do that right now.
And bonds.
It's like, yeah,
Bonds,
I
yeah,
can't
that's true.
afford. I can't afford like parallel starter decks. So let me just buy a multifold key.
Run it. Well, bonds
I'd
are
have to
coming.
take out a loan, like literally. I can't do that.
Bonds are coming based on what Flap was just saying. They announced them to roll out in like I think April. So you can start lending cards pretty soon.
That sounds hype.
Yeah. So there's going to be a number of launch partners that are bonds within the ecosystem. We actually saw screens of it. Oh man, I wonder if I can pull it up. Let me see. I have some images, but I don't know if I can find it quick enough. Oh no, I did. I found it.
Quick enough for what? Are you?
Well, I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. And also, I didn't want you guys just waiting for me to look for images. I just sent them in the chat. So those are 2 of the teasers that Meta Regular had shared. Let me see. There's a couple of others, I think. Yeah, I found 2 others. Boom, baby. Those are your bond previews, yeah. And for everyone that's on stream, I will do the same thing.
The name's Bond.
The name.
Parallel Bond.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. Here, let's pull these up on stream for people. Boom. Yeah, so this is a look at, what's the main? That's your main hub. I think this is going to be through Echelon. I'm pretty sure it will be. You can create your bond. You can view all bonds. These are all, like if you go to all bonds, this is what this looks like. I'm sharing it on stream right now, so that's what I'm talking to. But this is an example of some of the starting partners. And then you can see here, win rates, rate, how many members. You can view each bond. You can apply to each bond.
What is rake?
What they are earning. What they're earning on, on the actual LEN protocol. And then this is the view, the bond view here. So you get an overview, members, permissions. You can see the bond's balance and prime, how many playable assets there are, how many collectible assets. I don't know what collectible assets is. And then you could divide bond members into groups. So however you want to organize that. These are like custom labels, they said. And you can see, like how much prime has been earned through the bond. That's pretty cool. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, and then like borrowing versus sharing. I don't actually know the difference between borrowing and sharing. I'm sure Meta said on the stream. Select card pool.
I think sharing is just users making their cards available to the bonds, and borrowing is you taking a user's card.
Got it. It's interesting. Because I would have assumed... Oh, okay. So maybe they just show all cards here. And then if marked as sharing, then it's available because the bond has shared it. I would have assumed it's the... it's only showcased if shared, but maybe they decided to show all cards just for the sake of browsing. It's cool, though. So yeah. Anyways, hopefully that helps, because then you'd be able to not have to buy decks and stuff like that. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. This was fun. You know, by all means, feel free to hang out after I leave, but appreciate you joining at the same time.
I feel like everyone's gonna leave once you leave.
I think so too, but I always hate it. You know, I wish you guys would just stay and hang out and do Breakfast Club things.
Yeah, it used to be so much different.
I know. People are busy. Team's busy too. It was a lot of the team would drop in. So
yeah, it used to be just like Mr. Gone and like CL and shit, like in Breakfast Club.
Dude, they used to be cool. Let's just say it.
Yeah, they used to be cool. That's emphasis on used to, right?
Yeah, exactly. Past tense. All right, guys. Well, enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you all for being here.
Thanks, Ray.
You got it, man.
Catch
Later,
you,
y'all.
Thanks, man. Catch
See
y'all.
ya. Bye.
Later, guys.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Deep dive. You got a deep dive of some of the community tools and the cards and all the above. So yeah, there you have it. That's another episode of Second Breakfast from us. May your Prime bags be prosperous. May your meme coins go to the moon. May your AI agents do cool things. And, keep it locked. Keep it locked on the Cellar. Tomorrow we have an episode of the Game Cellar at 6 p.m. Eastern. And then Friday, Austin is back for more Parallel Ladder Grind. And everyone right now is in GDC, enjoying GDC. So if you're out there, hope you're having fun. But otherwise, enjoy the rest of your week. We'll catch you here again next week for another episode.